Tay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. For today, Sunday the 25th of October. Oh, I almost stayed in bed this morning. It was so tempting not to do this. But I want to go training. So I'm probably not going to do it tomorrow. Probably not going to do this live tomorrow because there's a music festival. I think I'm going tonight. Just depends on the rain situation and the friend situation. How is everybody today? Table's looking very green today. A lot of greenness going on. Wow, the energy update for today. Is it a carrot though? That's what I'm wondering because it's talking about a reunion, a reconciliation. Hey Donna, and it's Donna's birthday too. Happy birthday Donna, for tomorrow for you, but it's today already. It's your birthday already in Thailand. Happy Thai birthday. Yeah. A reconciliation, but then I'm like, how many times have they said that lately? Is it just another carrot? Are they just preparing us for it? But it was a good reading. Hey Melissa, hey Arlene. It was a good reading. Coming together, sorting out differences before, talking about that, about how I went ready before. Stuff like that. Really good reading. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. Get some cards out. Oh, past lives. But yeah, as I say, you know, there's been a lot of carrots, hasn't there? There's been a lot of carrots dangled in front of us to get us ready for reconciliation and stuff like that, or just to move us on, or whatever the hell the universe is doing with us right now. So I'm not believing it. But then again, it could possibly be because maybe going out and, you know, to somewhere where he might possibly be. I don't know. Hi Joe, hi Roya. How is everyone today? My half-price sale is still going on. I've got quite a few readings to do today. Some people are having trouble ordering. I'm getting not a lot, but I'm getting a few emails lately, and it's not normal. For people that say they ordered and they didn't. I mean, I haven't got an order through, so I don't know what's going on. Some people even thinking that the PayPal payment went through. Not received a thing, so I don't know what's going on there. It seems to be happening more and more. Past lives. Card 7, past lives. You long some days for gentility, propriety, older times when distance and conventions govern behaviour. Within those laws and boundaries you found freedom and expression, even while there was restriction and oppression. Do we? Do we long for that? Not me. I like the way things are headed. There's a sense of how things once were, nostalgia, although saying that I am very glad that I grew up in the time that I grew up. Very glad. I'm glad that I'm not growing up now with all of this stuff. But there's a sense of how things once were, nostalgia and yearning for times long past. When this card comes to visit you, this Victorian Kitsune is here to remind you of your own past lives, for she journeys through the realms of the human ones, finding the people who've forgotten their wisdom, and she reminds them of who they once were so they can remember and bring this to life, and bring to this life the wisdom of who they once were. She will make sense of matters and preferences you have, the desire for manners that were more genteel and refined, for roles that were more certain and sure, and for codes that, although restrictive and binding, give us surety and a sense of place. Hey, Tanya. The past is not the present, and you're not being reminded of your past in order to negate or escape where you are in this time, in this lifetime. But who we are is all we've been, and in memory there lies many a mystery which can enrich our lives. So know now that your fascination with aspects of the past have meaning, and that you're being visited by the Victorian fox to remember a little more of who you once were, in order to become more surely who you're destined to be. This would be a wonderful time to incorporate a little oldie-worldy magic into your life. Take a step back, slow down, and revisit, savouring every moment. Interesting. Past lives. Oh, it's focused on me. The camera's lagging really badly. I'm still reading. What the hell? Gotta stop it, start it again, do the usual. So I want a chicken. Chicken cat. Let's see if we can focus now. Yes. Past lives. This could be past lives as well. We're talking about reconciliation today, reunion of souls, that kind of thing. Maybe. Or we're talking about carrots. I don't trust the universe anymore. I don't trust my guides. I know they're trying to prepare me for something by telling me it's going to happen all the time, and it doesn't. So, let's get another card out. Did you all watch the new Pick a Card read? Who's coming into your life? 2. Second one of those that I've done. I'm trying to do 2 Pick a Card reads a week now. I enjoy doing them. And I'm ahead of my videos again. Donna, you're up all night talking to Grace about past lives and death, living for today. Only had 2 hours sleep. Wow. We'll get plenty of sleep tonight. What do you do for your birthday, Donna? What can we do for birthdays? I missed. It was full on lockdown, curfew and everything when it was my birthday in April. So yeah, hopefully I'm going to a music festival this evening with a couple of friends. That'd be good. Don't know how many locals will be there though, because there's so many people struggling with money at the moment. The free taxi to it is just right at the bottom of the thing here. So lucky living in the position where I am. Because it's at the south of the island. It's only a tiny island, this. But still. Nice to have a taxi. Don't want to ride there on my bike at night. Let's get a card out. So past lives. Hey Maria. Chicken's been fighting. She's got fluff sticking up on her back. We've got new cats around. I think you saw one of them in one of my videos or in Psychic Cafe sometime. On the balcony. Opulence, it's time to lead. Nice. She's wearing a mask. Why is she wearing a mask? 21. You want to go out, honey? Go out fighting. Opulence. Don't know, hopefully sleeping in. My son has 10 friends coming over, wow. Wow. That's a lot of friends sleeping over. Hey April. Past life in Egypt, oh wow. 21, opulence, it's time to lead. There's great wisdom in going with life's flow and choosing battles, conflicts and accepting change wisely and peacefully. What to accept and what to fight, battle. There's also a time to assert your authority and trust your wisdom and leadership skills. People in situations are now looking to you for guidance. Wear your success and assets proudly. They are well earned. It's time to be a light so that others may follow. Yeah, this is coming up a lot in the readings, in fact. It's time to shine and don't dim your light. That was in today's energy update as well. Maybe in past relationships you've dumbed yourself down or you've not shone so brightly. You've not gone for the success because you don't want to emasculate someone, or you don't want them to be intimidated or something like that. It's like, don't do that now, because you're real person, you're real people, your real place. You've got to be shiny as possible, and reach the level that you're really at. You know, it's important to do that. It's important to be at the level that you're at. The girl of opulence wears the lavish golden crown of leadership. It emits a radiant glow and signifies spiritual enlightenment as well as earthly accomplishment. Being in an exalted position gives you the opportunity to be a wise leader and help others. Much like happiness is only real when shared, a being exalted only meaningful when it helps others. Oh, wow. Wow, turning 50. Me soon. Me soon too. Me too soon. It's time to lead. Here's the homework. Write a list of your personally perceived best assets and accomplishments. Then ask someone who knows you well what they think your best assets and accomplishments are. Then ask a stranger what they perceive might be useful and advantageous in you. When you have the 3 lists, place them under a gold candle. Keep it burning through the dark night with the intention of shining your light into dark places where it's needed. An opportunity to let yourself shine will soon appear. Step in, volunteer. You're adding to the karmic bank of your life's vaults and channeling universal and divine expression. Wow. That's cool. Leadership time. Whoops. It's leadership time. So yeah, we've got to be our full shiny selves at the moment. Your mind's a crystal, Dad. Cool. Yes. Let's get a goddess out. Let's not have the same one again. Artemis, Independence. Please, Spirit, let's not have the same one again. We know that we need to do that. Been doing that a little bit too much, most of us. A little bit too independent. Ooh, different morality. Morality? Sticking to our guns, that was in the energy update as well. If we do have a reunion today, it's because we're stuck to our guns and what we want. And you know, being that Empress energy, not back down to it. It's the 10 of Pentacles energy, being clear on that. This is what I want, and I'm not settling for anything less. Allah, morality. I just feel like it's connected to this card somehow. Allah is from Aibo. Where's Aibo? Allah's from Alu. Allah. No, it's Allah. It's an A. Looks like a U. Allah is from Ibo. I-B-O. Don't know where that is. Queen Goddess of Morality, Fertility, Death and Cycles. Allah is here to push you to align with your integrity. If you're in the right, she'll help you find justice. If you're walking the line, she's here as a reminder to do what is right, even if it's not easy. Ooh. Aligning with our integrity, being sure of what we want. Interesting. Sticking to what we want, standing true to ourselves. That's what I'm getting from it. Let's get some tarot out. So I made a lot of videos yesterday, getting ahead this week. It's good. It's a good feeling. Too many weeks where I was behind and having to rush the videos on a Friday just to get them out. That's not a good feeling. So what energies do we have today? That one. 9 of Wands. This is the dubious card of protection. This is the Wounded Warrior card. I can't even pick them up. They're so sticky, these cards. 9 of Wands. It's the Wounded Warrior. Got all of his wands in front of him, apart from one that is going to hit you on the head with if you come anywhere near him. This is the wary one. This is like, if this is about a reunion today, you're wary. You're wary about it because of the past. It's like, are you sure? So he has made a fence out of his wands there. And I think it's right to be wary as well. I think we've got to be that. Especially because what was being offered before, whether it's as the same person or a different person, wasn't what was right for us. It wasn't balanced. It wasn't everything that we wanted. And we know we deserve everything that we want. So we got wounded before, and it's right to be in this energy of being a little bit in protection and just making sure that we're being offered. You know, this is about not being naive, it's probably about talking about things as well. Not just presuming that they're on the same page, presuming that they want the same things as us, that kind of thing. It's actually talking to them and finding out and holding them to some kind of holding them to what you want, really. And if they're not willing to offer you what you want, is saying no. You see, I've got romance and trust myself and fulfillment. But out with those, I've got the 9 of Swords. Should probably put these cards back. And the Queen of Swords. So this is all about standing up for myself, you know. So the little cards, romance, trust myself and fulfillment, it seems all very nice, but then with those Swords cards coming out, it's like, no, you've got to stand so firm in what it is that you want. So there could be a little bit of bullshit coming our way today. Might be someone trying to rush things, pretending that they're ready when they're not. Could be us. I'm going to take both of those. It could be us doing that thing, bullshitting ourselves that we're ready when we're not, when we haven't really sorted out our issues, our unreadiness, all the stuff that have been in these readings the last couple of weeks, really. We've not sorted through that, then we're not ready. King of Swords. Yeah, he holds is the truth. He's the communicator as well. Something very regal about this. Of course, as a king, but I mean, is that the sovereignty, that sticking up for ourselves, that being king or queen of our own lives and sticking with that. We've got to put a really strong message out to the universe about what we want and what we won't put up with. Just staying firm on our throne, in our truth. That's what this king is doing. Queen of Swords is here as well. To connect more with the Queen energy. Not at all. And that's what I was feeling, is there could be a bit of bullshit coming in today. In ourselves and in other people. Hey, Kelly. Oh, coffee. And we've got the Magician as well. The Magician, manifesting something. What have you manifested? Or what are you trying to manifest? When we're manifesting things, we've got to stay on that vision. Oh, that's right, the vision card came out. We've got to we've got to go for that vision that we want. We've got to really stick true to that vision that we want, and to manifest that. Not back down. You know how the universe, especially when Mercury is in retrograde, it can bring in exes. It's like, will you settle for this old crap again? Or even if it's someone that we want, it's like, will you settle for this crap that they're offering you because they're not ready to give you what you actually are manifesting and what you want. We've got to be so true to ourselves. But the Magician is manifesting. Be careful what you manifest. Let's get some more cards out. I won't be here tomorrow. I'm going to give myself the day off, even if I don't go to that festival tonight. Give myself a lie-in. I'm not going to take that, I just pulled it out instead of letting it come out. Lots of reds in the cards today. It's the Here and Now card. Just wanted to see what was on those cards. Just cards, signs there. The here and now, be here and now in the present, in reality of what's being offered at the moment, not in the future, not in the fantasy of the vision and pretending that what's in front of us. It's like, don't be Pollyanna pretending that what's in front of us is what is in our vision. Be here and now and see what is actually being presented to you. And the same, don't be in the past either. It's what was presented to you, maybe by the same person or maybe by someone else, an ex or something like that. Don't treat them like that, like they're their past self. You need to see what's on the table now and be realistic about it today. Be in the here and now. If an offer is coming in. Greens and reds, healing and passion. Get some of these out. Oh. I'm on my third coffee today. There's the vision. There's the vision again. So yeah, this is the card that came out in the energy update. And it wanted to stay by itself, not with the rest of the cards. Because we've had this vision of what we really want. And we've got to stay true to that vision. So this card is really balanced, right? That's our vision. We don't dream of imbalance, do we? We don't think, oh yeah, I'd really like imbalance. I'd really like an unfair relationship. We don't. We dream of balance. And we know that we deserve that, especially if you've got balance in your own life independently. You want more balance. You should be attracting more balance. So why do we attract imbalance? Well, maybe sometimes to show us where we are in balance so that we can balance ourselves up. Maybe to show the other person how they're in balance so that they can balance themselves up. I guess there's always more balance to be had. But yeah, we need to stick to that vision of that balance and just make sure that the balance is coming in. That's what I'm hearing. So we've got the Bardo. The Bardo. The Bardo is the being that's in between worlds, between the spirit world and the 3D world, Muggle world. Something very Halloween about this, you know. October being that month where the veil is thinning, gets a bit more spiritual. It gets a bit more complicated, I think. You know, the lessons and things like that, it gets a bit more complicated, it gets a bit more real. The spiritual gets a bit more real this month. And so we've got to remember, I'm getting from this that we've got to remember that we do have a spiritual team behind us. And they're not necessarily trying to make it nice and easy for us. They're trying to provoke us into the lessons that we need and into the, you know, into facing the hard things that we need to face to have what we want. The Bardo knows that we're strong. We don't need to be mollycoddled. What a word. I don't think I've said that for many years. We don't need to be mollycoddled. We don't need to be wrapped in cotton wool. Maybe we did in the past, when we were healing more, but not now. We're strong and empowered, aren't we? So there's a dead end here. Stop. Stop right there. Many paths opening up in front of people. Remember, everyone's going through this. The other people are going through this too. There's free will. Don't always have to go down the path that you're going down or that vision that you've had. People can change on a dime and say, no, I'm not doing that. No, we can do it too. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not facing up to that. I want to stay in my comfort zone. I want to do what I did before. There's always that option of saying no. I mean, the Swords is all about that. Saying no. Staying to your truth. Because then everything can change on a dime is what I'm hearing here. The Crone. Got to be this and not the Maiden. Got to have that wisdom that we really have. And not pretend that we're not wise. Not, stand in our power, be shiny, be the Crone that we are, the wise one. Not the giggling little girl, not dumbing ourselves down to try and get what we want, to try and manipulate what we want, that kind of thing. Don't do that. Pixelation. Time to start the camera again. Okay. So yeah, the Crone, we've got to be in our wisdom, the wise one. Even though sometimes we want to put that aside just so that we can get what we want. It's not really what we want. We know what we want. We've got to stay true to what we actually want. Even if it means waiting for a little bit. Let's get one of these out. Have you all fallen asleep? No one's commented for ages. Went to the shop yesterday for bread and eggs. Came back with me then. Well, they didn't have the eggs, but I forgot to get the bread too. I did see my friend though. Just trying to remind myself that I need to remember to get those things this morning. Past, present and future again. Got to leave the past behind. No matter what went on, no matter what people have said in the past or done in the past, we've got to leave that behind and meet them as they are in the present. Same with us as well. Just because we did something in the past or something happened in the past doesn't mean that that's still us. We've grown so much, especially lately, so be who you are in this present. Don't bring the past forward. Don't treat people like your ex. Don't treat people like the past selves even. It's a big time of growth, Future. That's about that dream, that vision. This. We can fool ourselves sometimes, especially if we're doing a lot of law of attraction work and we're positive and we're focused on this vision. We can think, oh, this is the vision that I had, when it isn't. When they're clearly showing us that it's not the vision that we've had. But we can fool ourselves, so don't do that either. Stay in the present and try and see it really clearly. See what's being offered really clearly. Let's get some animals out. Spirit animals. And then I feel like some mini readings coming on. So get ready with your messages. What animals want to tell us something today? Power Spirit, miracles are endless. It might not seem miraculous at the moment, but it is. We've also got the Parrot Spirit. I mean, what I mean by that is some miracles can feel like punishments, especially when things are taken away. There was something about that in the energy update today, about when somebody leaves us to sort something out, it feels terrible at that time. It's the best thing, because that's what we want, right? Is someone to sort their own stuff out, to go off and sort their own stuff out. And that's a miracle, but it doesn't feel like a miracle. It feels like a punishment. So, miracles are endless. Parrot Spirit, watch your words. Could be, there's a lot of red in the cards today, and there's a lot of green too, so it's healing and it's also passionate too. So, just be careful. Things could get tense, things could get a bit heated. That past, present and future energy, bringing up the past, it could get heated because of the past, and it could get heated because of the future as well, because this vision, someone isn't living up to that vision. Well, they're just not living up to that vision. We can't hold people to the vision that we've got. I can't say, you should be this vision that I've got of you. You should be the make-believe person that I've got in my head. You should be that person. No, they shouldn't. They should be themselves. So tempers could be flaring today, so watch your words. Take the lead. We've got leadership again. So if tempers do flare, just make sure that you remain in your integrity. Be the leader. Don't lower yourself to be at someone else's vibration, maybe. Don't dumb yourself down, take the lead. Relax. Yeah, this card was trying to come out before, but it's boring me a little. Koi fish spirit, there's always enough. This is about abundance. There's plenty more. There's plenty of options. No, there aren't. Now, I'm just thinking about partners now. There's not that many people that are... When you're doing the work, there's not that many people that are doing the work. There's not that many people that are a match. If you're just like a total unawake muggle, you've got plenty of people to choose from that are matches, but there's not many people that are doing the work. But we've got to pretend that there is. There's always enough. Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. Wow, yes, this is what we're doing at the moment. This is what the universe is trying to get us to do. It's lagging only a little bit for me. The universe is trying to get us to lay a solid foundation instead of leaping in blindly. That's what I'm hearing. So laying solid foundations, which means taking it slowly. It means not jumping in when things aren't right. Right, let's do some mini reads then. I'll start with me. Oh no. I've got follow my knowing, intuition, and accept the unexpected. Could be a bit of a left ball thrown at me today. But I'm kind of expecting it, so is it unexpected? Donna's first. Relax. Something freaky happened yesterday. All of the next steps reads that I did, step 3 was pretty much exactly the same for everyone. It's bizarre. It was about relax, that's what just reminded me. Never had that before. Like, yeah, it was step 3 for everybody as well. Anyway, so Donna, you've got it too. Relax. Relax and go with the flow, let things flow. Don't try and manage things, don't try and magician things. Because when we try and magician things, when we try and create things, when we're trying to use the law of attraction too much and manipulate things and control things energetically, then we trip ourselves up. Relax and go with the flow, trust the universe more. Remember, the universe is more powerful than us. So relax, Donna. Arlene. Yeah, Arlene. You've got challenging and mystery, so the challenge for you, it's very challenging it being unknown. It is for most people, right? And that's why we get readings, isn't it? Because we want the unknown to be known. We want to have a bit more comfort. We want to know what's coming. We want to be armed with some information. But yeah, the challenge for you is stepping out into the unknown, because the unknown is where limitless possibilities are. If it's known, it's restricted. So your challenge is to open up to that mystery, into the unknown. The mystery is the path that your higher self has got for you. It's way more magical than the known. Tanya. Tanya, you've got to get support and create. It's time for reciprocity. It's time for you to receive. It's time for you to pick people. No matter who it is, like friends, lovers, people that will reciprocate. It's time to getting support. You being supported, not just being the supporter. Tanya. Deb. Deb, you've got some things to face here. Oh, I'm pixelated again. Hang on, I'll stop the camera. Who was that? Deb. Yeah, you've got stuff to face, Deb. Not shying away from it, not avoiding it anymore, not being in that vision and then just hoping that the universe sorts it out, that you need to play your part in it and face things. But slowly, one step at a time. You don't need to do it all at once. So, Deb. Facing reality. The reality of what you're being shown. Maybe, I don't know, I just had like the image of a child, if you've got children. You need to hold them to something. I don't know what that's about. Melissa. Interesting. You got be firmer, rest, relax, relief. So it seems to me, Melissa, that you might have told people that you're not doing, you're not going to do it all for them anymore, you're not going to do this, you're not going to do that, and then you do. You don't stand firm in that. You do it anyway. So then they don't believe you next time you say you're not going to do it. You need to prioritize your energy, your rest, your relaxation. You get relief from that if you actually do it. It's not about what you say, it's about what you do. I'm getting a strong children vibe. It's weird. In the energy update, there was children in there as well, as in a lot high emotions around children. It was about the romantic thing. Children are affecting your love life. That card, but yeah, emotions, high emotions around it. So it's interesting that I'm picking up on the children vibe now as well. Dreaming girl. Oh yeah, this message resonates so much. Cool. Kelly. Yeah, Kelly, you've got somebody coming in, talking, send you a new message or getting in touch with you, and there's something to celebrate. I feel like you might be wary. You might be wary, but try and open up. Try and open up to seeing the positive side of things. It might be that something is blown over now. It might be challenging this to I'm very much getting this from it, that you're like this. When this person gets in touch, like someone that wounded you before, or you're not quite sure, but there is something to celebrate. So something has turned around. Just be open to that. Interesting. Maria. Who are you? Believe in yourself. I've got to trust myself today. Who am I? Believe in self. Who you are. Who you're always meant to be. Your life path. What you've always known is going to be in your life. Trust that and believe in yourself. It is still coming. If something hasn't manifested yet, it means it's still on its way. It just hasn't manifested yet. So it's coming, Maria. I think you've got a reading coming from me as well today. Roya. Roya. Hold back. Don't initiate things. You want to jump into something and take the lead. We've got that leadership thing coming out today, but this is saying for you, don't do it. Wait. I feel like someone else has got to initiate things. This could be about a pattern of you giving too much or doing too much, taking the lead a little bit too much, and maybe you don't get reciprocation because of that. Wait for them to initiate things. If you're waiting on something, someone getting in touch, or that's the energy of, say, you're always the one to message a friend and they don't message you, that kind of thing. Deborah Rose. Wow. Deborah Rose, you've got rest and abundance. And so you need to rest more for abundance. It's amazing. It often happens to me. I can be working really hard, trying to manifest more abundance, and it doesn't happen. And I give up and I go and get a massage. And when I go for the massage, my phone starts going off with payments. It's like it's really powerful when you rest, because you're saying to the universe, I deserve it, I'm worth it, I'm worthy of resting and relaxation. It's a very abundant vibe when you rest. Not when you're resting all the time, like not when you're not doing anything, that's kind of disempowerment. But if you're kind of busy a lot of the time, then resting is a very powerful message to the universe, and the abundance starts flowing. So, yeah. Tara. Oh, the truth. One step at a time, getting the truth out of somebody. It's going to take some time. I feel like the blocks are up, the defenses are up. Could be someone holding back the truth. They don't want to they're scared to tell you the truth. You can ease it out of them slowly, the truth. Could be challenging conversation for you, Tara, coming up because of this. But just take it slowly. You need to get past fears and in them. Fears, maybe in you too. Fears and defenses. Joe, wow, you're getting guidance. You're getting a lot of signs and stuff at the moment for you to take a risk, for you to do something. This is saying listen to those signs, pay attention to it and do it. It's not risky when we get signs. It's not. It might feel risky if we're looking at it from like a 3D perspective, but it's not risky if the universe is on our side. So if you're getting signs for something, that's saying it's not risky, so do it anyway. April. April. Could everyone remember to click like on this video, please, so that YouTube shows more people? Thank you for that. April, you got fulfillment, soften and open. Reach higher, go for what will really fulfill you. Stick to that and open. Be open for, this is saying don't be so defensive. Be open for people to give you that. Soften and open yourself rather than have your defenses up. This is saying don't be in that, you never do this for me. Be in more, can you do this for me? Allow people to fulfill you. I feel like you've been pushing that away unknowingly with that attitude of you never do this for me. I remember I used to call my kids, this was ages ago, And whenever I called them, one of them would always say, you never call, you never call, you never call. And I'm like, I'm on the phone right now, I'm calling. Why would you want to have that conversation that I never call when I'm calling? It's like the opposite of what is the truth of what's happening right now. It made no sense to me, but that's that same kind of energy. It's pushing away what's happening. It's like putting a meal in front of somebody and them saying, you never make me food, you never make me food, you never feed me. It's contradictory energy. So allow people to fulfill you. Notice it when they are. Tanya, you're welcome. No children, Dad. You're welcome, Melissa. Hey, Ramen Project. Ramen Project, you've got be supportive and I am that. So this is about your work and moving forward in that and doing what you came here to do. Supporting people in the way that you can support them and just doing it. Just starting to do it. Even if there isn't a structure in place for you to do that, even if it's kind of not normal, not usual, not things that other people would do. Just start doing it. If you start doing it, people get attracted to you and you'll be able to do that. And so be who you are and do what you do. Do it already. Blessed Me is next. Okay. Blessed Me, you've got to choose to change and let go of the past. So you're very much in this mode of building this vision. So you haven't had a vision and you need to have a vision of balance for your life, of what you really want. So choose those changes and then let go of all the disappointments of the past. Focus on that vision. Get really clear on that vision of what it is that you want in your life and head toward that. So this is saying, like, empower yourself and create what it is that you really want. Blessed Me. Trying to open yourself up, Kelly. Good. Maria, you're welcome. Yep, I'll be reading for you today. If anyone else wants a private reading, I've got a half-price sale going on at the moment. It's your next steps reading. It goes into your next 5 steps. There's the link for it. Your next 5 steps are what your higher self, what the universe requires from you. Could be inner steps, could be outer steps, could be like you need to do something. You're welcome, Roya. Anita Goon, you're up next. Let's check the time because I'm going training this morning. Be with nature and criticism, Anita. Turbulent times you're in with people, and it feels like there's a lot of underhandedness and arguments and drama and maybe jealousy and conflict around you in other people. This is saying, like, take a break from that, be with nature, get away from that criticism. It could be one person in particular criticizing you heavily and you're feeling the impact of that. It's like someone punching you over and over. So give yourself a break. Get out in nature. Nature won't do that to you. Heavy energies for you. Anita. You're welcome, Tara and April and Ramen Project. Conscious Sea. Conscious Sea, oh. Okay, Conscious Sea, you've got abundance issues going on. It's not who you are, you're abundance, you're not lack. But you do have that in your energy. Oh, you've got to snap out of that somehow, convince yourself that you are abundance. You're always made for abundance. You probably realise that. I mean, you probably always see it in your future, you're not claiming it now. You can have it now. So you've got a belief about yourself, or beliefs about yourself, and about being in this struggle and you're not ready yet, or you're not good enough yet, or some kind of beliefs about who you are and what's available to you right now with abundance. Keeping you down, Conscious Sea. Step into abundance. Maybe some money mindset work would help you. Donna, you're welcome. Oh yeah, sleep in tomorrow. I hope so. It's Monday tomorrow. I've got school at 11. Might not even want to do that. Stephanie, you've got go for it and innocent. You're innocent. There's a very childlike quality about this, you know, when children will just do something. They don't question themselves like adults do. They know their innocence and just do it. They just go for it. They try and be in that child energy again and just do something instead of questioning yourself and am I ready? Am I good enough yet? And all of that. Just get back to that childlike nature and go for it, for what you want. Anita, definitely feeling nature and needs so much more. There you go. You're welcome. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming along. If you haven't subscribed already, please do that on my channel. I just put a pick a card read up last night. I won't be here tomorrow doing Psychic Cafe. I will be sleeping hopefully. And what else? Yeah, the half price sale. It will be ending tomorrow. So thanks, Tanya. Thanks, everybody. So yeah, if you want one of those half price readings, your next steps reading, very popular reading there. There's the link for that. You can book in on my website, behealing.com. So have a great day or night, everybody, and I will see you next time.